Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
It is time for number 74, The Joe Show, starring Joseph Andrew Staley. Joe, what's going on?
I'm still waiting for that introduction at the stadium.
You know, hold it. Now, wait a minute. Just to clear up, I do a lot of the football stuff on the PA, but I don't do the intros. I
know, but you were supposed to pass that note along.
All right.
I'm kind of disappointed you haven't.
Bob Sargent is the guy that does the intros. Next time, now the next home game is going to be a Saturday night game. You got been moved to a prime time again.
Yes, I see that.
So against San Diego. So before the San Diego game, I'll talk to Bob and say, hey, by the way, Joe just says he wants Joseph Andrew Staley.
I think it's time for the defensive intros. I think is the next game. So we alternate that. I think we were the offensive ones last time.
Well, I'll put a bug in his
ear.
ear.
We missed our opportunity.
Hey, I just want to warn you. I got no juice there.
You got no juice
I
there,
got no juice. All right.
You talk a big game, but you have no juice, huh?
Thanksgiving last week. Now, of course, he has had the game against Seattle. Nobody wants to talk about. What did you do family wise around that game? Thanksgiving wise?
Thanksgiving and my in-laws. My family from Michigan's coming out for Christmas, so in-laws. We had the in-laws came up from San Diego, and everybody came in Thursday, watched the game, and then on Friday, the offensive line. Me and Alex Boone, we kind of hosted a dinner over at the stadium restaurant, Bourbon Steak, and had a big family dinner with the offensive line and anybody that they had in town. So it was about 70, 75 people.
Holy crap. Nice.
Yeah.
And then the offensive lines, you guys sprung for the whole deal?
Yeah, me and Alex did.
Oh, very cool. Hey, so the Seattle game, what the heck happened out there last Thursday?
Yeah, it was a bad game. It was, things definitely weren't going the way that we had anticipated and we prepared for all week. So I'm pretty disappointed with that result. But I heard you guys play earlier a quote from Justin, and that's really what the sentiment is right now. We have 4 games left, and we can't lament about how poorly that game went last week, and all we can do is focus on these 4 coming up, and if we win and play to our capabilities, which we feel like we're going to, we're in the playoffs. So we're right where we need to be, like what he said, and we just have to execute better, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Hey, what kind of chatter was going on the field out there when you guys play the Seahawks? Because, it really does look like there's some bad blood between the two teams, and you guys have this rivalry going on. What kind of chatter was going on out there during the game?
Yeah, it's always an intense game, and, they were having success on their side as far as their defense and doing some things. So, more chatter on their end, I think. But it's a very intense, like you said, kind of contentious rivalry there, and we'll see them coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll have a chance to get that taste out of our mouth.
Was there any talk on the team about Richard Sherman and whoever else it was at the logo after the game enjoying a Thanksgiving turkey?
No, I didn't even hear about that.
Oh, everybody was talking about that. I guess one of the sideline reporter for NBC, I don't know if it was Michelle Tafoya or somebody else, who I guess brought out a turkey and Dick Sherman and a couple other Seattle players are having a Thanksgiving dinner out there on the logo right after the game.
It's obviously not the way we wanted that night then. It's not what we practice for and we play the game for. So,
hey, are you familiar with a center for the Buffalo Bills by the name of Eric Wood? Do you know him at all?
No, I don't. I know the name.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally, though.
So he posted on the web, I guess he did a weigh-in for himself before his Thanksgiving dinner and after his Thanksgiving dinner, and he tweeted that he gained 7.5 pounds just from his Thanksgiving dinner.
That's impressive. I don't even know how that's possible.
So how much? First of all, how much do you weigh right now?
Currently, I weigh about 300 pounds.
And how much would you say you put on after that dinner you had a bourbon steak with the rest of the offensive line?
A normal, or just a normal amount, or probably a little bit more, maybe 2, 3.
Yeah. What'd you guys have?
We had everything, really. We had they made some turkeys for us, and then we had some tomahawk steaks and all the sides, stuffing, mac and cheese, Brussels sprouts.
You guys went all out.
Pecan pie. Yeah, there was everything you want. We kind of took requests from the guys that what makes Thanksgiving more, what dish kind of reminds them of Thanksgiving. So we put that on the menu for a lot of the guys. So there was really everything.
So I'm
bringing food out.
I'm pegging you at about 3.5 to 4 pounds after that dinner.
3.5 to 4? That's a solid estimate right there. I want to fight you on that.
All right, you guys are getting ready for the Raiders on Sunday. Do you have any pals on the Raiders? Any players you've played with before, or any guys you know fairly well?
Yeah, there's some guys that were on our team last couple of years. Carlos Rogers there, he's on IR right now, and then Terrell Brown. He came in with me in the draft class 2007. So I played with him for a lot of years. And I think really that's it as far as people I know and stuff like that.
Because, the Raider organization sent out a tweet yesterday talking about the added security at the game, the higher police presence. They're a little worried about what's going to be going on in the stands. And I guess that's a little different than the field, because even though there's a Bay Area rivalry there, it's not as intense probably as it was a number of years ago.
Yeah, I think just because of the division, as players, we don't see these guys a whole lot, and there's not that history there. Besides, and they also canceled the preseason games. You used to play them every year in preseason, but I guess because of the antics and the fans and the stands, they've decided to cancel those. So we don't see these guys as players a lot, and there's not that history, not that rivalry built up there. But yeah, for the fans, I understand it. It's kind of a Bay Area bragging rights and whatnot. So I understand the enhanced police presence there.
So what do you guys have on tap today, your final day leading into the weekend in the game?
Yeah, well, we're actually into a different kind of week because we don't have we don't have to travel, obviously. So we don't have to get on a plane to go anywhere. We're actually staying at our hotel. And crap, I got the wrong lane in traffic here. I gotta flip. I gotta make an illegal merge here.
Where are you driving right now?
Don't pull me over. All right, so I'm back on track.
Where are you right now?
I was trying to pull into our facility, and because of the game today, the Pac-12 game, they've cut off our normal entrance point to the stadium, so we have to go the back way, and I forgot. So that's what I had to do. Cut across 4 lanes of traffic.
Oh, my God.
Thank God no one got hurt. So back to the, what were we talking about?
I don't know. We're going to let you go.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to get pulled over, Joe.
No, I'm good.
All right. Hey, are you going to go to the Pac-12 game tonight after practice?
No, I'm not going to. I was thinking about it, but I have no real vested interest in Oregon or Arizona.
Got you. Hey, have a good game on Sunday, huh?
I appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to you next week after your win against the Raiders this Sunday.
Perfect. Sounds good.
We'll have all the action right here on the Bone beginning at 12:25 with the pregame show. 1:25 kickoff with the Niners and the Raiders.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.